love you, it is gonna come. The moment you get one red flag, you leave. You don't create broken homes, so you don't create soul ties. You can be everything but nothing to somebody. And I'm gonna say this until I die. I was with a man for 8 years, a good woman, doing whatever this man wanted, worked, took care of our kids, and that still was not enough. You know why? Because I was nothing to him. What I had to offer was not nothing, but it would have been everything to somebody else. Do not waste your time pouring into somebody that does not want to pour back into you. Do not waste your time with somebody that does not really love you, that does not really want you. The moment you get one red flag, leave. So you don't create broken homes, so you don't create soul ties. You deserve better. You have always deserved better. You have always deserved.
Make sure you guys hit the like button, because this type of energy right here is exactly what I believe a lot of women need to take into their relationship evaluation procedures as it pertains to their own mothers. Because a lot of women are in toxic relationships because romantically, because they have a very toxic parental relationship with their parent, and you end up going into a people-pleasing type of dynamic, and eventually you're not going to be able to do enough because you're just looking for validation and acceptance. I've talked to a bunch of women, and the ones that I talk to, they all have issues with being validated by their mothers. A lot of them have incurred some kind of traumatic event that their mother was supposed to protect them from, or actually inflicted upon them. And then they never want to go back and own up to it. And then they end up carrying that grief with them into every relationship. And they go through life not being validated. And eventually they end up like this. I'm not saying that is this particular woman's situation, but I know women that have exhibited this same behavior and this taste, because they've worked so hard for a relationship with somebody that can actually validate them, and they never got it. I think a lot of this stuff is utopian, and it comes at a rarity. This is the difference between when someone says you're blessed to have great parents and blessed to have healthy relationships, but you got to have the right kind of vetting criteria. And unfortunately, a lot of people start off with the wrong vetting criteria because they never got that validation with their parent. But let's continue.
Better. The moment somebody tells you, "Oh, get rid of them," there's no fixing it. If it's meant to be, they're gonna get it right the first time around. I'm telling you.
Doesn't that sound like a lot of toxic relationships that a lot of men and women have with their parent, mostly women? Because I talk about all the time how women have no code, because the person that they should have been validated by was also their first bully and their first competitor.
You're not going to ever have to feel upset. You're not going to ever have to cry. You're not going to ever have to remind somebody how to love you. It is going to come naturally. Let that shit go. Let it go. And save yourself the trauma and the time wasted. Save yourself.
Save yourself. Save yourself from any kind of toxic relationship. I don't care if it's your parent or your significant other that is putting you through this level of emotional anguish, because this is a choice after some point. Because like she said, she's put 8 years to this, and this is the outcome that led her to this emotional expression.
Love yourself. Be there for yourself always, because nobody's going to love you like you.
Come on now. Hey, for those of you that might be able to relate to what was said there, leave it in the comments. Did it help? Was it familiar? If it was triggering, ask why you were triggered. Figure that part out. All right, folks. Appreciate you sticking with me to the end. This has been another episode of Beyond the Algorithm. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Go get the book. And most importantly, I will see you beyond the algorithm, because that's where life actually happens.